In the Philippines, there are concerns that infectious variants are driving a fast-spreading third wave of COVID-19. Cases are growing at the fastest rate in Southeast Asia, with the country recording almost 8,000 yesterday and more than 7,000 the day before. It's now the second worst hit nation in the region after Indonesia. The Philippines has started vaccinating its population of over 100 million people, but only has enough doses for 1% of them. Southeast Asia correspondent Ann Barker reports.
Dr. Jenna Maroon Berzabal is a paediatrician, but when the pandemic hit last year, she began working with COVID patients at a hospital in Manila, where cases are now skyrocketing.
Some of the hospitals are in full capacity.
As the Philippines slowly begins its mass vaccination program, there are fears that several fast-spreading strains of the virus are fueling an explosion of new infections. Since last month, cases of the highly contagious strains from the UK and South Africa have risen exponentially. Health researchers warn without tough measures to contain the virus, the country will see 11,000 new cases a day by the end of March.
We are also seeing an increase in the number of pediatric cases, number of children being infected with this new variant.
The emergence of family clusters is a huge worry for parents like Florentino Jadion, a taxi driver with 5 children, one of them with serious health issues.
I fear I'll be infected by passengers and bring it home. It's why I want to be vaccinated immediately.
The worsening crisis underlines the drastic shortage of vaccines in the Philippines. It's one of the last countries in Southeast Asia to begin immunising its population. So far, it has barely enough doses to vaccinate 1% of the population.
Some of the wealthier nations get first priority.
It's raised fears of another hard lockdown, which devastated the livelihoods of many last year.
If another lockdown happens, we won't have anything more to eat.
Some areas in the capital have already imposed a lockdown and 2-week curfew, but with 20,000 new cases in 4 days, tougher measures appear inevitable. Ann Barker, ABC News.